I can't believe today was a good day.
Welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase, and boy do we have some breaking news for you guys today. But first, please do hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Our first story is all about Iggy's new color. Every year, Shannon creates a poll to see who the fans would like Iggy to look like. This is a great way to interact with the KotLC community, and I love that she does this. This year, the two choices for color were teal and or ice blue. Those are Keefe's and Fitz's eye colors. I sense a theory. A bunch of people thought this was code for Sokeefe versus Fitz. And guess who won? Sokeefe. I mean, ice blue. Then she posted the poll for the style of Iggy's hair. Last year it was sparkly, and this year the choices were crimped or spiky. I voted for spiked, but crimped won overall. It doesn't look that bad, but I like spiky better. All this was done on Instagram, so I highly recommend downloading it if you haven't already, and join the KotLC community of over 1,000 users. Now here's story reporting our next story. Cover art or April Fools?
Thanks, Joey. Our next story is about a conflict in one of Shannon's Twitter posts. So, on April 1st, the day of the pranks, Shannon, or supposedly Shannon, posted something quite unusual. And there are even more weird stuff about this post, but let's go into what she said. I don't usually post this stuff, but you guys have been begging me, so here it is. Dex will be making a reappearance on the cover of Legacy. So it looks to me like this is a pretty official post, but this was posted on April 1st. So really people are convinced that this is an April Fool's prank. Personally, would Shannon really joke around about something so professional and serious? I think not, but Shannon might understand that Dex is underappreciated and wanted to play it off as a prank. At the end of the day, Shannon Messenger might have just posted this on the wrong day. And I think she did, because this post is no longer on her Twitter. Gone. Erased. But it was recently found that it was indeed an April Fool's prank. By a quite intrusive fan, Shannon replied to a message from someone who asked her. Alas, I would never leak info like that. SNS would get so mad at me. Certain parts of the fandom are getting a little weird about boundaries, so best I can recommend is always going straight to my Twitter or Instagram feeds and seeing if the same thing is posted there. Another general rule is, if it reveals a spoiler, odds are it wasn't me. So it's all cleared up. Dex could have made the same change of being on the cover as Keefe or Fitz, but it clearly didn't happen this year. Here's Joey with our next story.
Thanks, Troy. This story happened a few weeks ago, but it went generally unnoticed. I'm talking about Legacy Synopsis was revealed. I will just read it to you guys now. Illusions shatter, and Sophie and her friends face impossible choices in this astonishing 8th book in the New York Times and USA Today best-selling Keeper of Lost City series. Sophie Foster wants answers. But after a lifetime of lies, sometimes the truth is the most dangerous discovery. Even the smallest secret comes with terrifying new responsibilities. And Sophie's not the only one with blank spots in her past or mysteries surrounding her family. She and her friends are part of something much bigger than they imagined, and the roles have already been chosen for them. Each clue drags them deeper into the conspiracy, and every memory forces them to question everything, especially one another. And the harder they fight, the more the lines blur between friend and enemy. So that was the synopsis. It seems like it could be a bit boring, but it leaves room for a bunch of twists, reveals, and romance. Leave any theories you have below. Our next story involves Legacy again. This time it is about the exclusive edition or the lack of it. Basically, if you pre-order the first edition of Legacy right now and up until the book is released, you will get the end papers and the special point of view from a certain character, which we don't know who will be yet, but I'm thinking it could be Dex or Biana, or even Tam because he is, spoilers, he's in the Never Seen. I think Shannon does better explaining, so I'll just read her post. Every first edition of the English version of Legacy, no matter where you buy it from, will include illustrated end papers featuring art done by me, as well as an exclusive extra scene from another character's point of view. The first edition will only be available while supplies last, so the best way to get a copy is to pre-order from any retailer. And no, you don't need to look for a separate special version of Legacy to order if you want those fun things. Like I said, it will be in every first edition, so just make sure you order early. Oh, and if you're wondering whose point of view the extra scene will be from, keep an eye on my feed next week. Okay, so in about a week, we will know who the character we are going to dive deeper into the mind of. Can't wait.
The last story we have for you guys is an actual post by Shannon Messenger regarding Legacy. It looks like she was trying to write something about the dwarves or trolls and realized that her notes weren't covered. So let's get into what she said. I'm hoping you guys might be able to clear something up for me. So question, can any of you tell me if I've given the dwarven world / capital a name? Same question applies to the trollish world / capital. My notes say, nope, but it's highly possible I did and forgot to write it down. So think hard, Keeper fans. And if I have given either of them a name, can you tell me what that name is? So there we have it. A lot of theories are sprouting about the trolls and / or dwarves. If you know an answer to this question, please respond on her Instagram. But that was just a cool thing to know.